Hey, everybody out there in disc golf land. I'm your host, Marty P. And welcome to another edition of Shoot to Thrill. For our first episode, we're starting down Mexico way at a little over 6,000 feet above sea level. As one of Mexico's largest multi-use parks, Tangamanga in the Mexican state of San Luis Potosí was host to the first A-Tier Pro event of the 2024 PDGA season. Sponsored by MX Disc Golf and presented by Dynamic Disc, the MX Disc Golf Championship was promoted to A-Tier during the off-season thanks in no small part to tournament director Raul Barcelo's dedication to growing the sport south of the border. Conditions for round one at the Caracara course were sunny with a high of 79 degrees, 13% humidity, and a wind from the south-southwest at 14 miles an hour at an elevation of 6,115 feet. The feature card starting round one had prodigies Kevin Jones and Luke Humphreys competing against Innova's Paul Oman and local pro and Lone Star Freddie Beza. That's the lineup. Let's get into it. By the end of the day, Luke Humphreys would be bumped off the lead card thanks to the outstanding play of Discmania's Nicholas Culver, who finished the round with a rating 8 points above his average. Culver strung together a turkey on 6, 7, and 8 while gaining strokes on the field with birdies on holes 7 and 18. Meza kept pace with Culver by besting the field on holes 12, 14, and 16, finishing the round with a rating 2 points above his average. Culver and Meza ended the round tied for first, 5 under. Paul Oman was able to separate himself from the field by stringing together a turkey on 5, 6, and 7 and gaining strokes on the field with birdies on holes 5, 7, and 17. Kevin Jones, who played well enough to remain on the lead card going into round two, gained strokes against the field with a birdie on 13. Oman and Jones tied for third at 4 under. Conditions for round two was sunny with passing clouds with a 73-degree high, 30% humidity, and wind coming out of the northeast at 13 miles per hour. Starting with round two, the field moved to the Jaguar course for the rest of the tournament. This leaves a couple of questions for round two. Can players adjust to the altitude? And can Culver maintain his lead? Let's find out. By the end of the day, Legacy's Daniel Rubalcaba's innovative play style pushed Lone Star's Freddie Beza to the chase card. Kevin Jones jumped 2 spots to take first place at 11 under by gaining a stroke against the field with his birdie on hole 3, finishing with 8 birdies and a bogey. Rubalcaba gained strokes against the field with birdies on hole 1, 6, and 10, and then scored a turkey on holes 13, 14, and 15 to end the round with a rating 36 points above his average. Nicholas Culver dropped 2 spots to number 3. He gained strokes against the field with his birdie on 7 and then remarkably gained a stroke against the field by parring the 1,043-foot par 5 hole 8. Culver finished out the back 9 with a turkey on 14, 15, and 16, finishing the round 4 under and tied with Rubalcaba for second place for the tournament at 9 under. Paul Oman slipped a spot in tour rankings but held on to the lead card with a solid performance, gaining a stroke against the field on hole 4 and nabbing a 4-pack on the back 9 that started at hole 12. Event conditions for the final day were partly sunny with a high of 61 degrees, 47% humidity, and wind coming out of the east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. Heading into the finals, we have a mixed bag with players sponsored by Prodigy, Legacy, Discmania, and Innova. The final round proved to be pretty exciting. Paul Oman started off the round getting strokes against the field with birdies on 1 and 7, and another 4-pack starting on hole 5. Consistent putting kept him in the battle for the podium with Daniel Rubalcaba. Unfortunately, bogeys on 2 and 4 had him playing catch-up early. In the end, Rubalcaba's powerful forehand edged Oman off the podium. The battle between Jones and Culver started on hole 4 and was a race to the finish. Jones played a bogey-free round and notched his first 4-pack starting on hole 10 and gained strokes against the field with birdies on 11 and 12, finishing the round at 7 under for the day and 18 under for the tournament. Unshaken, Culver answered back with a bogey-free round himself, adding 2 turkeys, with one on 4, 5, and 6 and the other on 15, 16, and 17, finishing the round at 9 under for the day and 18 under for the tournament. The tiebreaker for the MX Disc Golf Championship was an aggregate 4-hole playoff in which Discmania's Nicholas Culver emerged the victor. This was an exciting tournament. If you haven't seen the coverage yet, check it out at GK Pro's YouTube page. Their coverage is awesome. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great round.